Every year, millions of Americans wake up to the same dull ache, a pain that creeps into their knees, their hips, their hands. For many, it's the beginning of a new chapter called osteoarthritis. But what if that chapter didn't have to be written in pain? What if it could become a story of strength, self-care, and transformation? This is the story of Ada Williams, a 55-year-old woman who discovered that healing isn't always in medicine, but in motion, mindset, and courage. Ada had always been active, teaching kids, gardening, chasing grandkids around her Ohio home. But one November morning, her knees refused to cooperate. The stiffness was sharp, the ache deep. She thought it was age catching up until the pain began to steal her joy. When the doctor said osteoarthritis, Ada felt her world shrink. Images of wheelchairs and painkillers flashed through her mind. But what she didn't know was that her healing journey had just begun. And it wouldn't start with medicine. Osteoarthritis is the most common joint condition in America. It happens when the cartilage, the cushion between bones, wears away, leading to pain, stiffness, and loss of mobility. Ada's doctor explained that while there's no cure, she could manage it. And the key wasn't just medication, it was what she did every single day. Ada realized the first step to fighting OA was understanding it. Knowledge wasn't just power, it was therapy. Ada joined a community arthritis workshop at her local health center. She met others who lived with OA, young, old, active, and retired. She learned that the disease doesn't mean life is over. It means you must adapt. She started tracking her pain patterns. She noticed how cold weather made her stiffer and how rest after long walks helped. By understanding her body's rhythm, Ada stopped fighting it and started working with it. Education became her medicine. Self-belief became her daily dose. At first, Ada feared movement. If it hurts to walk, won't exercise make it worse? She asked her physical therapist, Laura. Laura smiled. Movement is medicine, Ada, the right kind. They began with gentle stretches every morning, slow, patient, mindful movement. Then came low-impact aerobic exercise, swimming at the YMCA, brisk walking, a few minutes on a stationary bike. Gradually, they added strengthening exercises, resistance bands, light weights, and balance training. Each movement rebuilt the muscles that supported her joints. Weeks later, Ada noticed a difference. Her pain was quieter. Her steps felt lighter. Exercise became her form of hope. One day, Laura mentioned something Ada hadn't thought about: weight. Every extra pound you carry adds nearly 4 pounds of pressure on your knees, Laura said. Ada wasn't obese, but she'd gained a few comfort pounds since retirement. So, with the help of a nutritionist, she changed her eating habits. Out went the sugary sodas and late-night snacks. In came colorful vegetables, grilled chicken, and fruits she hadn't eaten since her teaching days. Over 6 months, Ada lost 15 pounds. Her knees thanked her with every step. She learned that food could be healing, not punishment. Physical therapy became Ada's sanctuary. Every session was a lesson in balance, movement, and self-care. Her therapist taught her a range of motion exercises to keep her joints flexible. When her knees swelled, she used a cold compress. When they stiffened, she found comfort in a warm towel. An occupational therapist later visited her home, adjusting chairs, rearranging her kitchen, suggesting cushioned shoes. Every little change meant less pain and more independence. Therapy wasn't just about the body, it was about reclaiming control. Pain can isolate people, but Ada learned that healing grows in community. At her local arthritis support group, she met others like her, people laughing, sharing, learning, and motivating each other. Together, they turned pain into partnership. She realized emotional health matters too. Laughter, purpose, and belonging all reduced her stress and pain levels. Support became another form of therapy. Ada began to master joint protection techniques. She avoided prolonged sitting, used both hands to lift groceries, and switched to lightweight garden tools. She planned her days to alternate rest and activity. She wore supportive shoes instead of slippers. These small acts of self-respect made a huge difference. Her pain no longer controlled her, her habits did. With confidence, Ada explored new ways to move: Tai Chi in the park, gentle yoga at home, and short meditations each morning. She learned to focus on her breath, to feel gratitude for every movement her body still allowed. She didn't ignore the pain, she respected it. She found calm in stillness and strength in patience. Her mind healed as much as her body. 1 year later, Ada stood by Lake Erie, hand in hand with her grandchildren. The wind was cool, her knees steady. The pain was still there, but it no longer ruled her life. Through education, exercise, therapy, nutrition, and mindfulness, she had taken control. Her diagnosis hadn't ended her story. It had rewritten it. Osteoarthritis isn't the end of movement. It's a call to move differently. Through self-education, exercise, therapy, weight control, and mindfulness, you too can reclaim your rhythm. Ada's journey reminds us all: healing begins not in medicine, but in mindset. Tune in for other management,